Once the miller was done with his tale, all burst into laughter at the fate of the carpenter, all but Oswald the Reeve. The Reeve was quite unhappy, to say the least, as he was a carpenter by trade himself. So in return he tells a tale of his own. The story begins in Trumpeton, at a mill, where a miller lived with his wife and daughter. This miller was a rather devious fellow, who was in the habit of stealing grain that he was brought to grind, but was never yet caught for it. One day, as usual, the miller was brought some corn from King's Hall, a college not far away, to grind. However, as the steward was too sick to go see him face to face, the miller stole 100-fold more grain than usual, and denied taking every ounce. Outraged by the miller's blatant trickery, the warden allowed 2 eager students from the college to leave school and pay him a visit. This is the last time that miller tricks our school.
Yeah, we'll watch him every second. He'll never be able to trick us then. Ha! Good day, Simon. How are the wife and kids?
Oh, it's Alan and John. How are you good people?
Our manciple is not well, as he has come down with a terrible illness. We have come to ask of you to grind our grain as quickly as possible.
Ah, how terrible. Yes, well, I'll get to it right away. Oh, and what would you like to do while you wait?
Well, I would like to watch as the grain goes in the hopper. I've never seen it done before.
Really, John? Well then, I've never seen how the meal falls in the trough, so I'll go watch that.
Oh, splendid. Right this way. Aha! Those fools think they can trick me. Well, I'll show them. Book learning does not mean wisdom. Ah, the grain is done.
Thank you. Now we must be off. Oh gods! The horse is gone!
He must have gone to the marshes to join the wild horses. You should have tied him better.
Alan, you fool! Let's run after him. The warden will eat us if we lose him.
It's not my fault.
Those fools. Go make a cake with this, as they'll be busy for a while.
Curses! We lost the flour, we got drenched, and now everyone will mock us to no end. After their chase, it was already too dark to leave that day, so the students begged the miller to be allowed to stay for the night.
Simon, please, please let us stay for the night. It's already dark, and we're very tired. We will pay for everything you can provide us ourselves.
Very well, you may stay for the night. My home is small, but you are both learned men. Use your minds to create space when there is none.
Yes, a very good answer, Simon. But I beg of you to give us food and comfort, which we will pay for generously. The miller sent his daughter down to the village to get some food, while he made up a bed for the students in a single bedroom of his house. That night, everyone drinks strong beer. By midnight, most of them are stone drunk and drag themselves off the bed, but John and Alan stayed awake.
Oh man, this snoring is ridiculous. This day was horrendous. But I'm gonna get revenge for it. I'm gonna sleep with Simon's daughter.
Alan, if Simon catches you, he's gonna boil you in tar.
Whatever.
Oh, I'm such a loser. Alan's getting his fun. I'm just sitting here feeling sorry for myself. Oh wait, I've got a plan. John gets up and moves the baby cradle from the foot of the miller's bed. Soon the wife gets up to go to the bathroom and comes back, mistaking John's bed for her own.
Whoa, wait. There's the cradle. I almost got into the wrong bed. Yeah, that would have been bad.
Goodbye, dear Molly. The day has come, and I can stay no longer.
Goodbye, lover. But before you go, I must tell you that behind the front door, there is a cake made from your stolen flour.
Alan goes up and goes to make for John's bed, but he feels the cradle and thinks that he almost got into the miller's bed. Moving on, he actually does get into the miller's bed and wakes up.
I just did the miller's daughter 3 times. Haha, loser.
Did you now? I'll do you 3 times with a whip.
The miller and Alan get into a bloody melee, waking up the wife.
Ah! The ruffians have become fighting! Simon, save me!
She runs to the wall and gets a stick, unable to tell which one is Assun and which is her husband in the dark. He hits the miller on the head.
Oh, I've been killed.
The students run off with the cake and flour, never paying for their lodging, and the miller lost both his money and his pride. As the old proverb says, he who does evil must not expect good. And thus, the Reeve repaid the miller for his tale with his own.